There have been a few small, sporadic protests taking place throughout the course of the night, breaking the curfew in a few provinces, but nothing like we were seeing on Friday. Now, I think after a 24-hour, very dramatic siege of the mosque in downtown Cairo, there is a little bit of protest fatigue here. But having said that, the Anti-Coup Alliance has called for more protests on Sunday, specifically saying that there will be marches taking place from different locations around Cairo and also Giza, which is just on the outskirts of Cairo. The reason why some people are worried about those protests particularly is because they're due to start around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is about 3 hours before the curfew is meant to kick in. And it's always worrying when protests are called so close to that curfew, because the military say they will enforce the curfew very decisively. Now, we've also been hearing from the interim presidency as well as the interim foreign minister, the message there very clear. This may be a crisis, but it's Egypt's crisis, that there isn't any want to internationalize it and that Egypt can, in fact, take care of its own affairs. The other message is that the Egyptian presidency and the military are facing what they're calling a war against the terrorists, and that is also a very worrying message, because it's becoming very clear here that the military and the presidency aren't seeing this as a political problem that needs a political solution, but rather something that needs to be crushed and a threat that needs to be dealt with straight away.